I have caught a huge fish. And I said, you check it out for me. You have a computer, Google on the name Hundertwasser and tell me what you find. And so he Googled on the name and he called me up the next day and he said, you did catch a huge fish. I think this time you really did.
You have to understand the urgency of this. That wall had to come down. I kept stalling the contractors, looking for a way not to smash the painting.
They decided, to not give it any value. It would have been tragic if Chris hadn't found it.
Chris came along as my last hope, and I knew he would fail.
What we did is once we found the map, which was really our saving grace, because without that map it would have been almost impossible to take this. Right above me you can see one of the holes that we found, the 13 holes, thanks to the map. Without the map we would have just been guessing and would have had to knock the entire wall down. But with the map we were able to chisel away, and we've done 12 of the 13 bolts. There's only one bolt holding this on the wall right now.
That's what eluded us all those years, is how it really put up, other than documentation which told us.
Once we remove that bolt, we're going to be able to roll it directly on dollies right out of this room and take it to a storage site where it can be restored.
If we had known, I think the better question might be, if we had known then how easy it was to take it off, we probably still own it today.
I guess it must be a little bit embarrassing for the person or the group who, was in charge of making that decision.
Now we're going to run steel bars underneath and we're going to roll it out this door. And we've removed the two windows that were on top of this door right here, the two stained glass windows, and the buck that goes across this door.
I know the work he does. I know the way he behaves. He's a good guy. But a lot of it is really up here, not necessarily translatable into actual work.
You can see behind it there's doubled up 2x4s, plywood, so it's completely free.
There's no way in the world he would get that painting off the wall. And I knew it was going to be destroyed. So how do you think I felt that Monday morning when I heard the painting was taken off? It was like striking gold.
As a matter of fact, the day we were moving it, on that Sunday, the rabbi came by with a man who was a businessman, and he looked at the painting and he said, "Is that worth anything?" right to the rabbi's face. And the rabbi took him aside and in a quiet voice he said, "We've tried to sell that for some time and we're just happy that he's taking it off our hands and we don't have to destroy it. Because how would it look for a synagogue to destroy paradise by a famous Jewish painter?"
I became more of a believer in Chris than I had been prior to that, when the painting came off as he said it would.
So it's really due to the existence of that map and this door that we're able to take this out in one piece. I think we're doing a better job in terms of getting it out of here. We'll do less damage to the original painting, so there'll be less restoration work.
Something clicked that maybe changed my opinion about his reality, and that the fantasy he had, that he was really living in a different world, and maybe that was the right world to live in.
So anyway, that's a wrap, and next time you'll see it, it'll be in the storage unit. And after that, it'll probably be back in Vienna, where he's from, because over there he's a big star. Everybody knows him.
Oh, I forgot to put in the contract we're going to get a participation in the profits.
And on Tuesday I came in and in a stern voice with a straight face, he said, "Chris, we made a big mistake and we want the Hundertwasser back."